just a quick update for right now. Unfortunately, it looks like work has finally decided to change the policy so that I cannot have my new blue hair. It appears like it was basically kind of one of those things that evidently nobody ever thought of, and so it appears that they're taking the view that because it wasn't in the policy because they hadn't thought of the possibility that anyone would do it. So unfortunately, my thought that the fact that they didn't address it meant that I was free and clear was not perhaps the case. So unfortunately, it looks like they're going to change the policy so that I can't keep it. And insofar as that goes, my boss suggested that there may be some temporary products that I might be able to use on the weekends. So if that's the case, then maybe I can do that. But unfortunately, it looks like, as I kind of expected was a possibility. But personally, I mean, I don't really think it's all that big of a deal. It's not like it's all that outlandish. It's not a crazy color that really, seems out there. It's like, I don't know. I think it looks nice. But, so they've spoken, and that appears to be probably the last word because I don't really think at this point it would behoove it to take it any further than it already is, which kind of disappoints me because I figured if they hadn't said anything after a couple of weeks that I was fine. But it is what it is, so I guess I will just work it accordingly. But if I can find a way to keep it, even if it's just on my own time, I intend to do that because I really like the way that it looks. You'll probably see it at Furfest, but that'll probably be the only time it'll actually have been professionally dyed. It's faded a little bit since my first trip to the salon, but evidently, at least for now anyway, there will not be any additional trips, which kind of annoys me because folks are allowed to color their hair and keep doing that as long as it's a quote-unquote natural color. But I don't know. I mean, personally, I think in this day and age, who really gives it? But it is what it is, and I want to be cooperative and follow the rules and all that other stuff. It just kind of bothers me because it's like I did my homework and made sure that it was not against any pre-established rules, and it was not, either on the departmental or the institutional level, but it's what they want, so that is that. Also, as far as what suits I'm taking, I have to take Topaz because I have a couple of things that I want to wear with her. And as far as the second suit, I'm thinking of leaving Lexi and Lauren back home this time and possibly taking Kate because I have a few shots I want to get with her. And also, it's been a while since I've taken Kate to a convention. I thought of a reason why I wanted to take Lauren, but I don't know if it's enough to justify, and also I think Shrag wants to use part of one of my action packers, so I might not be able to take 3 this time, but we'll see. I guess the only other thing is Thanksgiving was nice. It was pretty low-key. When I heard Celine Dion was performing on the Thanksgiving Day Parade, I wanted to make sure that I was up for that. So fortunately, they were kind to me and put her right up front. She was in like a studio or something doing her, probably what, at present anyway, is my favorite song from her new album, which I haven't had a chance to listen to the whole thing yet. But other than that, I guess that's it for now. That's, next update will probably be after the convention and be related to the holiday. Oh, I guess one more thing I want to mention. Those of you that know me probably know that I have a subscription for, these really high quality Star Trek ships, Eaglemoss. Well, they put out a Black Friday offer, which, they probably knew I was going to be helpless against, and it was something like, you can speed up your collection a little bit and get 12 extra ships at 15% off the cost for your next shipment to speed up your collection and all that other stuff. So, I decided to jump on it. Now, the wording in the email said that it was going to be at the time of my next shipment, except apparently once I opted in, I guess they decided that time was now, so they're sending it now, or at least in the next few days. Usually from the time it takes from you place an order, it takes a few days before it gets into the mail, and then, they're not like super fast shipping like Amazon. It's usually, according to them, 7 to 10 days. So I think it'll work out that it'll get here right about the time we're heading back from Chicago, which I guess works fine for me. But, it kind of blows me away, I guess, just that it happened so fast. But I really shouldn't have been surprised. I mean, Eaglemoss is usually on top of things. So I guess when I get back, I'll have Spaceship Christmas or whatever. But I've already got a couple of ideas in mind for things I want to get Shrag for Christmas, and Secret Santa at work, and a few other things. But for now, that's all I have to report, and I guess I will see some of you in Chicago. Thanks for watching, and if you liked it, click the subscribe button and leave a comment below. You can also find me on Twitter and a few other places on the web, or support me via Patreon or Ko-fi. Zebra hugs!